بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد. 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 اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد.
Right. So what is the name of the Islamic school?
It's Owaisia Islamic Centre.
Owaisia Islamic Centre.
Yeah.
And what practices do you teach the children when they come here? Do they come here permanently, or is it more like now and then?
There are few who are permanently. They come in the early mornings about 4 o'clock, and they leave about 7 o'clock. And they can come around 3 o'clock, 3 to 5. And we also have part-time classes which falls into 3 to 5. And we basically start with the kids completely the basic lessons of Islamic religion. And we teach them the books as well as the Holy Quran and the practical ways of performing prayers and all.
What do you need the investment for? What is the investment going to be used for in terms of building the Islamic Centre, licensing by the government, the municipality? What are you going to use the whole investment for if you guys get investments?
Basically, we using investment. Actually, we need the donations and investment for building up the centre in a modern and proper way, where we can educate our children who cannot afford school fees, so we can teach them. Basically, our plans are to teach them school as well as Islamic religion. So once they qualify from here, they can have that qualifications to find a job for themselves and support their families.
How many properties do you guys currently have that you guys are going to use the donations to build the Islamic Centre on?
Actually, we have this current property, and then we have the other property which is just next to this property. And these two property are paid off. And actually, this property we are currently busy with the documentation works. And then our next property, which is the main property as well, which is next door, it's also next to this property. So that completes the entire project. What is our plan? What is our plan for building the centre? So all that falls in these three properties.
Where did you start? How did you start this Islamic Centre?
Actually, I started in 2013 from my house, and I started with my own kids. And then the neighbors started knowing that there is an Islamic scholar, Islamic religious priest here. So they started sending their children to us. And then from there, after the following year, we started renting out the property outside where I was. So every year we had to change the property because end of the agreement term, they used to give us the notices. So in 2019, with our kind donors and helpers and well-wishers, they came forward and they supported us to buy this current property, and when we saw that there is a need, we bought the second property.
And did you guys already get quotations and so forth for the construction that's going to take place?
Yes, we just received a quotation from our architectures. They say that it's plus minus 9 million rand for the entire project which we are looking, because it's quite a modern structure which we need to put it here.
And what is the construction going to include? What are you guys going to build? How's it going to escalate into the Islamic Centre that you have in mind for the donations to go towards?
Okay, so this current property, basically it will be a prayer center. So basically we call it as an Islamic mosque. And then the second property consists with the classrooms. Basically it's like a full-time boarding and lodging property, as well as the townhouses from which we can rent it out and run the expense of this entire project.
All right, and how many children do you guys currently have that's attending your Islamic Centre?
Okay, we have about full-time students, about 5, and there are more applications came in from overseas, about 6 applications more. So basically that will complete about 15 to 16 students, and we have part-time student about 32. So with boys and girls. So we will be accommodating, let's say in about a month time, about 45 to 50 students.
Last question. What is your vision going to be for the Islamic Centre? What made you want to start this in the first place? And what's making you want to continue with this and grow it into whatever you have planned? What was your vision?
Actually, the vision, it was all about the community, Muslim community, and especially the poor families, where we can support them who cannot afford the school fees, so they can bring their children in. And we have our plans like running a school as well as a Islamic religion center. So the child, when qualifies out of this center, he is able to apply for his job and support his family.
Your contribution is vital for the survival of our institute. We ensure that your generous contributions are utilized properly to cover the daily and monthly expenses of masjid and madrasa. Therefore, we request you to continue supporting us in the noble cause of Deen. Donate your Lillah, Sadaqah and Zakat to Owaisia Islamic Centre. Our banking details are as follows. Bank name, First National Bank. Account name, Madrassa Tul Owaisia. For Lillah, account number 625962 For Zakat, account number 625962 For Sadaqah, account number 625962 Help us to help those who are in search of knowledge of Deen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
اللهم صل على سيدنا